Coach, you told us last year, you hadn't quite experienced something like this, now coaching girls basketball. It seems to be you're kind of old hat at this now.
Well, I don't know about old hat, but the second year in a row, and it does have a different feel to it. Like last year, we had no idea what to expect, had no idea what was going to happen, had never played in front of a crowd like that, so it was all new. And this year, it's kind of like, okay, we know what to expect emotionally, and all. And this group is so resilient and so mentally tough. They just very smart. They adjust real fast. So it doesn't really surprise me. I told them if we played really, really well that we'd win the games.
They've been doing this all year, but what impressed you most about the defensive effort? Just forcing a lot of turnovers and then turning those into buckets.
Yeah, they just play, to the wall. Really get after it. Really give people, and we're so deep. We got 9, 10, 11 kids that can play, which is a huge advantage.
We love you, Coach Howard.
We talk about that all the time. As we have more depth, run them. Get up and down in transition, press, and let's get them as tired as we can. So yeah, they do that very well.
Coach, looking at last year when y'all were in the same place, what's the biggest difference from this team from a mentality perspective from last year to this year?
Oh wow, tough question. Probably just the familiarity is better, and this team is a little more athletic than last year's team. I don't know if that factors in or not, but they're very, very smart. Last year's group was very, very close, emotionally, and and we're very intelligent. These guys, we put on more defensive variations this year than I have in 45 years. We've run a triangle and 2, we've run a box and 1, we've run 3 different presses, and they just kind of seamlessly drop into it. So that's been fun. That's been fun.
Getting to bring that home for the first time last year. Now, it seems like that was the goal. This was the goal all season long. What's the message heading into this game, and is it different than last year? It seems like these girls kind of know what they're doing now.
Yeah, no, that's the main thing, is we just kind of been there before, and it does matter, especially with high school kids, because we all know how high school kids can be. They worry about things that don't really happen, and now they've already been through all of that. So, this is a pretty level-headed group, very mature group. So really happy with it.
Audrey Palmeyer, finally hit a 3 and then raised her hands to the heavens. I couldn't believe it. But what did you see from her, even though she wasn't hitting her?
She's just a great floor leader. Almost never turns the ball over. So yeah, it's really encouraging. We've talked about this, that we're deep enough that it's okay to have a bad game. A lot of teams, if their star doesn't have a great game, then they start stressing, and it's difficult for them to win. And the last time we played these guys, our 2 of our best players scored 3 or 4 points, and and I didn't even know it until after the game, because we have so many different people that can be weapons and do those things. So yeah, she's pretty valuable.
You have a lot of young players that have stepped up, but what did you see from someone like Claire, who I think she probably had one of her better games today, I would say?
Yeah, she's just competitive, She's just competitive, and the bigger the game, the better she's going to play. And she's kind of shown that all year. She played great against Hill Country, who's in the 4A. I think she played really well against Lake Country, who's in the 4A Final Four. So, your competitors compete, when they know it's going to be a big deal, then they play well. So very proud of them.
You mentioned how resilient this team is today to pull off the win the way you guys did. You mentioned how good you guys are on defense too. What do you have to say about today and just fighting to the very end?
They just hit the game plan. They hit every single thing that we worked on and talked about game plan wise to stop from Lutheran, because they are so dangerous. They're a very good basketball team, and so they do a great job of listening and film study, watching what's going on, and then adjusting. So we did a great job of that today, I thought.